I can hear it now.
Okay, now try. Hello, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Good, good.
Madam President, can you hear us?
Yes, Madam Past President, I can hear you.
Well, can I just say something? Terry, what happened, Madam Past President? What happened to your hair?
It grew. And it got lighter. There's gray in there. There's lots of gray in there. So yeah.
Yes.
Madam different.
Yeah. Madam President, you look good in red. I didn't know that.
Thank you, Madam Past President. Yeah. Thank y'all for all the comments in the chat. How many of y'all are in Oklahoma together? I know y'all are having a watch party.
Which was a great idea.
Thank God it's not a tornado watch party.
No.
There is that.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright.
Yes. Mr. Wright is on and Mrs. Wright is here with us.
Good to see you, Will, the wizard, Ferguson, the wizard.
Of Oz and everything else.
Shall we get this kicked off with our nachos in a pan? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can they? Yes, they can hear us.
Now, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the President's Party. It's not Joe Ordinary Party. We are so excited here in Texas to be hosting this party for Diane. So because it is not Joe Ordinary Party, we are going to start out with a demonstration. If you've got some ingredients at home, please feel free to cook along with us. This is featuring our Dinner Tonight program, and it is going to be led by none other than our president-elect here in Texas, Jocelyn Villarreal. So, Will, go ahead and start that video, please.
We can't hear it, Diane.
Okay, we're working on it.
Okay, stop. What you need to do is stop sharing. And then when you go back and share, the drop-down button.
Yes, ma'am. I got it. I'm so sorry. I even reminded myself. So did Danielle. Sorry. We're gonna...
I know you got excited to see me, Will.
It was everybody. It was Karen's fault. Let's try again.
Hi,
How's
I'm
that?
Jocelyn. I'm a county extension agent with Texas A&M Agriland Extension. I'm also part of the fabulous Dinner Tonight content team, and I'm a proud member of NEAFCS. And tonight we are making nachos. But going back really quickly about Dinner Tonight. So within Texas A&M Agriland Extension, we have several programs under our Family Community Health. And Dinner Tonight is one of those spectacular programs that's quite unique for the fact that it's an award-winning program. We're really proud of that. And we make healthy recipes that taste great. And we give tips on cooking, nutrition, tips and tricks in the kitchen, food safety, and we provide menu planning for busy families. And tonight, we're giving you a sneak preview into a new recipe that we're launching with our new Healthy Cooking School curriculum. And we're making sheet pan nachos with Chipotle sauce. Hopefully this excites you. We were really excited when we picked this recipe. We wanted to give that Tex-Mex, cuisine. So if you make this at home, great. If you haven't, you still can cook along with me. But really quick, before you get into it, we did send out this recipe card, so hopefully you got it. And if you notice on this recipe card, we broke it down into different little blocks. So on the side, we have our ingredients, and we broke it down into mixture, chips, toppings, and sauce. So we're gonna go over that and break it down into little sections, and then we're gonna also go over the directions. But for all information about dinner tonight, make sure to feel free. You can scan that QR card and go straight to our website. You can subscribe to our newsletters and follow us on all our social media platforms. We usually do live cook-alongs on our Facebook page, so go find us. But going back, so first off, we have to make our mixed mixture. So in this mixed mixture, we're going to need 1 pound of 90% lean ground beef, cooked, right? We want you to cook it already. Then we're also going to need 1 cup of onion chopped. And you can make them really big or really small for those picky eaters. I know some people don't like onions, so you can cut them really big so they can take it out, or you can do it really fine for those who want to sneak it in. Then we also need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then a 15-ounce canned black beans with no salt added. And we're gonna mix all those ingredients together. So first up, we're gonna preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So get your ovens hot and ready. And while that's heating up, we're gonna get our pans and saute our diced onions over medium heat. Once we saute it to where we want it, we're gonna go ahead and add that ground beef with the onions, the garlic powder, salt, pepper, and the beans, and we're gonna blend it really well. Once that's done, you're gonna set it aside and get ready, because the next we're gonna do is prepare our pan. So when you get your cooking pan, ideally you wanna cover it with aluminum, right? Help yourself out, right? When it comes to cleaning, just throw it out when it's done. I know I don't have a dishwasher, so any help I can get while washing dishes is great. So you're gonna get your pan, cover it with aluminum, then you're gonna get your baked chips. That is our next part of our recipe, is chips. So we did ask for 13-inch baked corn tortilla chips. Now, everybody's, local area is different. I know I had a hard time when I went shopping, but if you can find them, great. If not, just read your labels and use the chips that are to your value and your nutritional guides. So we're gonna get these chips and we're just gonna spread them over the pan. The goal is to spread it out as evenly as possible, but we're human, we do the best we can. All over. All right. Next, once we have our chips nice and ready, you can spray a little bit of oil on it just to give them some flavor. Then we're gonna add our mixture. So we just went over that, right? We cooked our beef, onion, black beans, our little mixture here, and we're gonna spread them as evenly as possible over these chips. Now I'm using a spoon. If you have gloves on, that can definitely help by just grabbing it on and spreading it over. But use what you can to spread this nice mixture on top of these nice chips. Now, I love black beans, but if you don't, you can always swap this for any kind of beans that you like. What's really good, or what's really true to some Mexican cuisine, is that you can swap these for pinto beans. Pinto beans are just as nutritious. They have some fiber in there as well. So, whatever kind of bean that you want. This bowl's getting a little heavy. All right. And see, and my onions, I chopped them pretty big, as you see. So if anyone doesn't like onions, they can always take them out. All right. Next, we're gonna add our toppings. So in our toppings, we're gonna have 1 cup of Roma tomatoes, diced. We're gonna have half a cup of green onions, tips. So if you don't want to use the white part, that's fine, but if you're the type of person who likes to save everything and use every vegetable to every little piece, by all means, throw in that white part. But for this recipe, because we like the color, we want to use just the green part. But you're gonna want half a cup of green onions tips diced. Then we're gonna need 1 cup of yellow bell pepper diced. And for those who don't like yellow bell pepper, that's okay. Use any bell pepper color that you like. I personally love yellow bell pepper, so I was really excited when I saw that in the recipe. Then we're gonna need 1/3 cup of cilantro. Now I know this is not a super popular herb, so if there's any herb that you like, by all means swap it out. And then 2 cups of non-fat mozzarella cheese. Same thing with cheese. If this is not your favorite particular cheese, I know people can get quite picky with cheese. So swap it for what you like, but read your nutrition labels. It's always important to make sure you do that. So once you have your mixtures, you're gonna put that on top of your nachos. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our tomatoes. Spread it as evenly as possible. And we're gonna add our bell pepper. You're also gonna want those green onions in there. And then, of course, cilantro. Throw it on top. This is a little hard. Get out the bowl. All right. And then the good stuff. We get to put the cheese. Now with cheese, ideally using gloves. I did wash my hands earlier. So putting the cheese on top. Spreading it as evenly as possible. Now I want to say, in the recipe we say 2 cups, and I want to say if you want to follow our calories, so this recipe makes 12 servings, the serving size is about 1 cup, and each serving, it's 280 calories per serving, so if you do more cheese, it's going to be more calories, that's why, because I love cheese, but you got to watch those calories. Alright, nice and cheesy. Then, we're going to pop this in the oven, and we're gonna let it bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, if you like it a little crispy, we'll leave it in a little longer. While this is nicely baking, we're gonna get into the good stuff. I like to say the sauce. I'm a sauce person, so to me this is the best part. And for your sauce, you're gonna need half a cup of Greek yogurt. You're also gonna need plain Greek yogurt, don't get the flavored ones. You're also gonna need 1 tablespoon of lime juice. So get your lime and squeeze them. And then 2 tablespoons of your chipotle peppers. Now it does say diced, and it can get a little tricky. So I did cut them more even though it doesn't look diced, but it's all each their own. And then you're gonna wanna mix it. Now, you can probably just mix it within the container, but I can get a little messy. So I like to get it in a bigger bowl. And let's put in our yogurt. Now, if you don't like Greek yogurt, because everyone has different tastes and textures, Greek yogurt is a little thicker, it does have more protein, but if you don't like the thickness, you can always swap it for a low-fat yogurt. It's a lot smoother. And then, if you don't like lime juice, swap it for lemon. I know some people are also picky when it comes to limes versus lemons. And then you're just going to want to mix it. Ta-da! Look at that yummy sauce. Now, for this sauce, you can always have it on the side for people to dip, or you can drizzle it at the end of your chip. It's up to you. But that's it for today's recipe. Today's recipe is pretty nutritious. It has 20% calcium, 10% iron, and 10% potassium. So for those looking for those needs, by all means, I mean, there is more nutrition, and that's on our nutrition label, but it's not on our recipe card because it's going to be in our curriculum, new healthy cooking school curriculum. So for more information about dinner tonight, again, you can scan that the QR code on the recipe. It'll go straight to our website, which is dinnertonight.org, and you can sign up for our weekly newsletters. Every week we email newsletters with new content that we're releasing on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, so go find us. But But that's it for today. Hopefully you like today's nachos. It's quite a dish. And again, this makes 12 servings, so it's great for a party, or I like to say, a fiesta. But that's it for today. Bye guys. Enjoy today's party.
Right. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Great job by Jocelyn. So while your nachos heat, we have some musical entertainment for you. So the next thing is going to be a musical tribute to Diane by one of our former 4-Hers here in Texas, and his name is Cole Whittlesey. In the video, he will mention his music is available. So if you like his songs and you'd like to hear some original music by Cole, that will be available. So Cole Whittlesey is his name. So Will, if you want to go ahead and play that video.
Howdy everybody, my name is Cole Whittlesey. I'm from College Station, Texas. Graduated from Texas A&M in 2019. I'm gonna be singing some songs for y'all today. Before I get started, I just want to say congrats and great job to Diane and everybody who's doing great work in Extension. I grew up in 4-H, loved my time growing up in 4-H, showing steers and doing a whole lot of other stuff as well. And my mom worked in Extension, and so the stuff that y'all are doing is awesome, and it makes a huge impact on young kids like me when I was growing up through it. So keep doing a great job, and congrats to everybody. First song I'm going to sing is a George Strait song. It's one of my favorite George Strait songs, and I know that Diane's a big George Strait fan, so I hope I like this one. It's called Troubadour. Still feel 25 most of the time. I still raise a little Cain boys, honky tonks and pretty women. Boy, I'm still right there with them, singing above the crowd and the noise. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name. Oh, but nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour, and when it wrote in on a song, yeah, I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Well, the truth about a mirror is that a damned old mirror never really tells the whole truth. Don't see what's deep inside or read between the lines, stealing the reflection of our youth. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name. Oh, but nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when it wrote in on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name. Oh, but nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour, and when it wrote in on a song, I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Yeah, I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. All right, the next song I'm gonna play is by one of my favorite Texas country bands, Randy Rogers. It's called In My Arms Instead. I hope y'all like this one. All the leaves will turn to rust. The air is getting thin. Yeah, I can see my breath. The night is rolling in. The skies are gray. It's cold as a stone. It's just the kind of day I can't stand to be alone. 'Cause you've been on my mind, and I wish you were here beside me tonight, lying in this bed. 'Cause I'm just not the same. And I walk down these streets, I swear I hear your name. Girl, it's just in my head. I wish you were in my arms instead. I wasn't thinking about you when I thought I saw your car. Couldn't escape me for long. No one never ran too far. You're everywhere I go, 'cause you're everywhere I've been. You're everything I wanted, and I want you back again. 'Cause you've been on my mind, and I wish you were here beside me tonight, lying in this bed. 'Cause I'm just not the same. And I walk down these streets, I swear I hear your name. Girl, it's just in my head. I wish you were in my arms instead. I'd have to find a way, and that's just how it is. I'm stuck here in this place. 'Cause you've been on my mind, and I wish you were here beside me tonight, lying in this bed. 'Cause I'm just not the same. And I walk down these streets, I swear I hear your name. Girl, it's just in my head. I wish you were in my arms instead. All right, thank y'all so much for listening. Congrats again to everybody, and a great job to everybody. Keep doing awesome stuff. 4-H is a incredible thing, and a whole lot of people benefit from it. So keep doing an awesome job. If y'all want to, you can check out all my original music on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to music out there. And you can follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. But thanks again for listening, everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's evening. Thank you.
All right, yay, Cole. Next thing we have on the agenda is comments. And so Debbie Matthews, I think, is going to be the first one to speak. Debbie, are you ready?
I am.
All right, take it away.
I am. You know, I'm really hungry now. I'm still at my office, and we've got master gardeners, so I'm obviously not drinking either, which is just sad. So thank you for drinking and enjoying it. Beautiful Diane. Grace is the word I associate with you. I felt a divine wink yesterday when I heard Lori Coop say that you had asked the board to select a personal word for the year, and hers was graceful. I had already been thinking that thought about you for months, so that just enforced things for me. Throughout this year, you have displayed grace. Grace means composure and quiet confidence in leadership. Grace has a very positive effect on the hearts and minds of people. They will believe in the sincerity of a leader's character and leadership and will be happy to work with leaders who display grace with a positive, enthusiastic spirit. Your board has shown this to be true as they developed and implemented innovative programs and services for NEAFCS members. Using grace as an acrostic, you have shown G, grit, which is strength of courage, resolve. Having the courage to show grace under pressure means that no matter the circumstances, you can remain focused on the task at hand. In this year of COVID-19 and the Delta variant and all the changes that forced on you and the board, you showed grace under pressure, and we found it reassuring. The R in grace stands for resilience. The A, attitude. The C, a Southern commodity, charm. And E, endurance. All spell grace in a most beautiful way. Thank you, dear Diane, for a grace-filled year.
Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, great. Y'all can see me now. I just moved the president over. I've done that more than once recently. Knowing Diane has been one of the benefits of membership in our professional organization. That's how I met Diana. Keep calling you Diana.
No, just Diane.
Just Diane, I know. We have this conversation quite often. I met her through our mutual friend, Kathy Farah, while we were on the state board together. And so we've done this and this and this, one following the other. And it has been a wonderful, wonderful experience. Aside from knowing Diane as an extension agent and a fellow extension professional, we share some things that we like. We like a good place to eat, so we're always on the lookout for a good place to eat. We have found some good places to eat. We like pretty yards. We spent quite a little bit of time talking about her yard when she redid her garden, I believe they called it, when you talked to the landscape architect, wasn't it? And we also share a love of dogs. We share that enough that the woman even named her dog after me. I thought she was kidding. She wasn't. So I imagine that there are days when that is more positive than others, but I think about that poor dog named after me in South Texas. As Diane has moved up in her extension career from the state level to the regional level to the national level, she's taken her colleagues with her and expected us to come along. So that's how I came to have an opportunity to be on the endowment, National Endowment Committee. And that's been a terrific experience for me. So I tell people all the time that I'm an equal opportunity employer. Well, so is Diane. If she has a task, she doesn't mind asking one of us to help her do that. So Diane, at the end of your year, congratulations. It's been terrific knowing the president of the National Extension Association for Family and Consumer Sciences, and to know what an effective extension educator you are. And I'm sure that your influence will continue in years to come.
Thank you, Abigail.
Life is like no killer.
Great, Susan, you ready?
Hang tight just a second. We're having a party in Oklahoma, if you didn't know, so hang tight just a second. I got to get to a quiet spot.
Okay, she's.
Diane, you don't die laughing if you knew where I was at this time. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay?
I know where you are, Susan.
No, can you not hear me?
Yes.
Where are you, Susan?
In the restroom.
Frozen. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can do it differently. Hang on. I'm trying.
Where are you?
Can I go here? Where am I at? Where am I at? Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Hang tight. Hang tight. I'll have to, hang on. Let me do this.
Yes, I think Susan is walking to Texas. So I will just tell y'all that Abigail is the mayor of Pyote, Texas.
Woohoo, Abby.
Everybody needs to know you're the mayor.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Diane,
ma'am.
can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you didn't know, Oklahoma is here having a party also in Diane's honor, obviously. But I want to thank Amy and NEAFCS for giving me the honor to speak to one of my best friends' president's party. I can safely say that if both Diane and I had not accepted the challenge to serve in our respective states as state president, I'm not certain that we would have met as we did. I met Diane while serving as a Southern Region Director after serving as Oklahoma's president, and Diane was president-elect for Texas. Our friendship deepened when I was elected as the National Vice President for Awards and Recognition, and I succeeded Diane in that office, and she was quite the mentor. She helped me quite a bit to acclimate to that office. From that point on, we became very good friends. To say that Diane and I speak frequently, either by phone or text, would be an understatement. Typically, she's one of the first persons that I speak to each day, besides my husband and sometimes my children. We don't necessarily talk about NEAFCS or extension. As most good friends, we share family crises along with professional and personal celebrations. If you didn't know this, but Diane and Mike tried to drive to Oklahoma for my daughter's wedding this summer. A little bit of trouble along the way. She did get to Oklahoma, but it was just across the Red River. Diane has led NEAFCS exceptionally well during this unprecedented year. This NEAFCS board will go down in history as the only board that never met face-to-face. Although we've lost that opportunity to meet each other on that level, we've grown to know each other because Diane purposely provided opportunities to interact outside of the regular board meetings. Now, if you don't know Diane, her middle name is Fun. Not really, but sometimes yes. We really didn't need a holiday to celebrate. We met this summer over ice cream. Yes, we had all had our favorite flavors and brands. We also learned what brands were the favorite in each region. Like most national presidents, Diane is very passionate about NEAFCS and Family and Consumer Sciences. She has repeated more than once how proud she is of this board that served with her this past year, and she means it. She also is very proud of the new programs and ideas that have been planted and brought to life through this pandemic. NEAFCS is thriving because Diane has been one of the biggest cheerleaders for all the committees and leaderships of the committees. One of the gifts that the board gave to Diane to celebrate her year as national president was a set of feather earrings. Diane is a believer in guardian angels. There they are. You may have heard the saying, feathers appear when angels are near. The feather is the enduring symbol across many cultures. It represents the connection to the spiritual world. Many believe that if a feather crosses your path, then it's your guardian angel telling you that your loved ones who are in heaven are safe and well. Diane, thank you for serving as the guardian angel of NEAFCS and the National Executive Board this past year. You did an awesome job, girlfriend. Congratulations.
Thank you, Susan. I just wish I could hug you.
Say it again.
I just wish I could hug you.
Yeah. You wait, girlfriend. We are. I'm either coming to Texas or you're coming to Oklahoma, one way or the other.
It will get together, I promise.
Thanks, Amy, for this privilege.
Yeah, thank you, Susan. We all need tissues here in Texas. Karen, are you ready to go?
I am. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm after following my mom. Susan is my mom and Diane is my daughter. I worked with Diane Gertson from afar on the National Awards and Recognition Committee in 2013. I had the pleasure to meet Diane in person during the 2014 session while she was providing training to the members of the Awards and Recognition Committee. We established a sisterhood connection during the 2015 annual session in West Virginia at Greenbrier. While she was the candidate for vice president for Awards of Recognition, and I was a candidate for the Southern Region Director. We grew up together on the NEAFCS board. Our sisterhood became a relationship that she would lead me and I would follow, then I would lead and she would follow. It was like we were tossing a ball backwards and forward without it ever dropping. Our relationship became a mother-daughter relationship when I became the NEAFCS president-elect, and she became the Southern Region Director in 2017 during our annual session in Omaha, Nebraska. Diane continued to follow my footsteps, becoming the NEAFCS president-elect in 2019 in Hershey, Pennsylvania, then the president by Zoom in 2020. Diane brought her own style of leadership to help NEAFCS continue to be relevant and to flourish among our NEAFCS family and within our community. I cannot talk about Diane without talking about her baby, Abby. Just knowing about some of the escapades that her dog has put her through, I know personally, without a doubt, Diane possessed high levels of patience and tolerance, which has led to her leadership skill. Diane is an adventure-seeking person. We had the opportunity to ride high in Big Sky, Montana during the 2016 annual session. She encouraged me to contribute to Texas economy when she took me shopping in San Antonio during the 2018 annual session. We both contributed to Charleston, South Carolina tourist economy when we spent time visiting local restaurants with alcohol and stores during one of our board retreats. During these encounters, Diane helped me to become more open-minded. She is an open-minded person who is willing to assist others whenever, however, and wherever she can. Diane is so dedicated and determined to help others. She dedicated the President's Charity, that would be our NEAFCS endowment, which will continue to give back to our organization for years to come. Just knowing Diane, I feel like a mother who has seen her daughter grow into a beautiful woman with leadership skills that motivate and encourage others to step into their leadership role. Diane Gertson, my sister daughter, it has been such an honor and privilege to get to know you during the past 8 years. Diana, my daughter, please remember this quote. Teamwork is the secret to making common people achieve uncommon results. You have achieved uncommon results during your tenure as Vice President for Awards and Recognition, Southern Region Director, President-elect, and now President. Finally, my daughter, I want you to continue to strive for excellence and inspire others. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. I should have asked Terry. Terry, go ahead. Go ahead, Terry. Terry, go ahead, Terry.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Come on, Debbie. You never know. Please don't take my sunshine away. Boy,
Karen,
I'm glad we rehearsed that.
thank you for not making me sing this time. She would always make the board sing when she was president. So thank you for not making me sing.
You know I had a song there for you.
I know.
All right, Barb, are you ready?
Mute. Forgot about that.
There you go.
Now, so I'm feeling a little inadequate because I haven't known Diane for any length of time at all, really, compared to some of these others. I didn't meet Diane till I was elected to the board, which is just 2 years ago. And then, interestingly, and you might be surprised, but Diane was kind of quiet during her president-elect's year. I didn't feel like I got to know her at all, really, until this year. And then she just way stepped up, and here she was. She has a great understanding of this organization and how it operates and how all the pieces fit together. She always said she didn't like to deal with financial issues. And she said that to me because I was the treasurer. But she regularly showed that she was well tuned in to all of our financial principles and goals. Maybe she didn't like to deal with money and the numbers. As long as somebody else had the numbers, she had the principles. She knew what mattered and knew what our values were. She also has said on numerous occasions that she didn't do much this year, that all she had to do was check in with other people and make sure they had what they needed to do their jobs. And it's a mark of a good leader to say that. But in the back of our minds, we know that she, in fact, did a lot. She contributed directly to each of those efforts. She would maybe check in with people, what do you need? But then she'd contribute to that with her ideas, her good questions, sharing some information she had about something that was going on somewhere else in the organization. I'm kind of throwing some of your words back at you, Diane, and telling you, you lie a little, you understate your contributions. And then perhaps most important, and I think Susan mentioned this, since we were the board that never met, happily some of us had met, but only half of us, she was so very intentional about making sure that our Zoom meetings included ways to do some of the bonding that normally we would have gotten to do face to face. For example, sharing our word for the year. And we had at least 2 parties, and she got people, board members, good party planning board members to help plan those parties. She did board awards, which was fun. And the roll calls, and that may have been Kate Shoemaker's idea, not Diane's, I don't know. But the roll calls every meeting, instead of just marking down who's here, Kate always had a question for us to answer. And that way we got to know each other. And then those roll calls allowed time for discussion. I mean, those roll calls led to discussion. And Diane, in running the meeting, allowed the time for that discussion to happen, so that we really did feel like we were getting to know each other, even though we never met face to face. And so I saved just a teeny bit of my Gertz and tonic here to toast Diane at the end, who knew that party planning was a bonus skill for an association president. Cheers to Diane.
Thank you, Barb. All right, Lori, you're up.
All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I'm in my car. I so wish I was in College Station with y'all partying. Just got rid of them. So I'm in my car partying with you. Gosh. Diane jokes that I got her into this, and maybe I did, but it's because I truly believed and I truly knew what she was capable of. I'm lucky that we get to talk some. I don't always have cell service.
Hey, Lori, you're cutting out. Can you turn off the video?
Used to on our commute, but we still get to talk, and I treasure. Never got to meet face to face. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's not much better. Not Lori. Lori, we're not hearing you.
Okay. Well, you may not can hear me.
If she's moving, maybe she needs
Y'all
to
just know
stop.
No, I'm not moving. I didn't try to travel.
Lori, you're not good. We're not hearing you.
Y'all just know that I'm there with you in spirit. I'm proud of all that you accomplished.
Well, Lori, all I can say is I wish you were here with us too, because these blue drinks are really good.
Great, Diane, great.
All right.
That's good. I'm glad.
Lori, we know your heart is in it, so thank you so much for sharing. All right, so Will, if you will start up the next video. We have another musical tribute to our president, Diane.
Yep, just 1 second. Well, got to make it large so I can share it with you guys. Hold on.
And while he's doing that, get your drink of choice, and we will follow up with a toast at the end.
Just so y'all know, Will is our brother from another mother.
A little ditty about President Diane leading us through a pandemic the best she can. I see her on team meetings and sometimes on Zoom. She's got the best background in every room. She's done a great job and always stay true. Diane's been so awesome leading us through. Everybody say, hey Diane, thanks for your concern. You kept us on track with every turn. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of leading is gone. Oh yeah, life goes on. Diane is a great example for everyone. Diane sits back, collects her thoughts for the moment, scratches her head and does her best Jeff Hyde. Hey everybody, thanks for the adventure. NEAFCS, the best group to lead. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of leading is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on. Diane's legacy will carry on. So let's give back, let's make it so. Let the president's charity grow and grow. Let's go get some cash if you possibly can. Give something back to serve your fellow man and woman. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of leading is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on. Thank you, Diane, for all you have done. A little ditty about President Diane, NEAFCS leader, doing the best she can.
Yay. Michelle, you've been holding out. Hey, Diane, tell me.
Awesome.
You've been holding out. I didn't know that she could sing like that.
Oh, yes, she can sing very well.
I am. Good thing I didn't know that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you will get your drinks ready. We have Dr. Courtney Dodd. She is our Associate Director for Family, Health, and Youth. There you go. And she is going to lead us in a toast to President Diane.
And I don't know if I should admit that it looks like a lot of people's drinks in the room are empty. So it's great to be here with everybody this afternoon and just have a few words to say. I don't know, I don't feel worthy of speaking after everybody else that did such a great job. But Diane, we really appreciate all you have done. In Texas, we have a lot of pride in case you don't know that or haven't noticed, but we are very proud of you and the work you've done. If I can think of a few words, and I heard a few other words from other people to describe the past year and your leadership, and you were engaging, you led through a pandemic, you took the reins during a pandemic, and I would say that's not an easy job for sure, and you made sure to engage the association and the board, and that's definitely noted, and through Zoom parties. I think we need to throw some of those, you know, a little more often. And also, there was definitely a theme of balance. I know that this takes a lot of time and commitment, and you managed to balance it with your work as a county extension agent serving the people of Fort Bend County. And so balance is definitely something you should be commended for. And I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, you are the first person from Texas to serve as president of the National Extension Association of Family and Consumer Sciences. And so this definitely goes down in history. So Diane, to you as a leader, to you as a motivator, to you as a friend to many, an educator, a team player, someone that strives for achievement every day, to excellence and to pride, we are Texas proud of you. Everyone raise your glasses to Diane.
Here, here. Thank you.
Diane.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your turn. Now you'll get to listen to me again. I want to first thank all of the speakers for the kind words, and a special thank you to Amy Ressler, Courtney Dodd, Tanya Ponchik, Jocelyn Villarreal, Flora Williams, Norma Munoz, Michelle Wright, Danielle Jessup, and Will Ferguson for putting together this awesome President's Party. Thank you, Cole, for the great entertainment. Y'all sure know how to make a girl feel special. You've heard one of the things that I did during my presidency was ask board members to think of a word that would guide them throughout the year. As we learned of each other's words, I began to see the power in one word. I chose unity as my word. Unity is strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, great things can be achieved. This is a quote from Maddie Stepanek. I definitely think this year's board demonstrated unity. Great things came from the 2020-2021 board. Many of these have been highlighted during annual session. Other words from the board members: opportunity, friendship, service, adaptability, listen, pause, resilience, delegate, graceful, wisdom, grateful, joy, balance, play, and optimistic. Each word is powerful, and when we look at them together, there is immense power. I must thank you for the honor and privilege of serving as your president. In 2015, when Lori Coop asked me to run for Vice President of Awards, I had no aspirations to serve as NEAFCS president. During my time on the board, my passion for our great association grew. At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. That is a quote from Denzel Washington. Giving back to our association is what it's all about. I feel I have been given so much more than I have given. I encourage each of you to become involved at the affiliate and national level. I feel like I've repeated this so many times, but it is true. I have so many people to recognize for joining me on my journey. All of the NEAFCS board members that I have served with, our TEAFCS members, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Administration, our NEAFCS staff at Partners in Association Management, my chosen sisters, and my Fort Bend County staff. I also need to thank Mike for supporting me and listening to me when he had no idea what I was talking about. Most of all, a great big thank you to the members of NEAFCS for the honor and privilege of serving you. Extension professionals are a special people. We have big hearts and live to serve others. Thank you.
Right, so right on time. That concludes our President's Party. Thank you so much for joining us.
We hear some of that Texas party.
Woo woo! Michelle can sing us out.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, tell Michelle get on and sing us out. Michelle, I didn't know. Didn't know.
We did.
Hey.
Did Diane? Yeah.
Janice, go ahead. Sing us out.
I don't remember all the words, but that was pretty cool. That was awesome.
Celebrate tonight. Come on. It's a party going on around here. The celebration out the year. Picture good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on and celebration. Come on, Michelle.
Michelle, come on. Karen, Michelle said she would dance with you in person, but not on Zoom.
Everybody saw that. Everybody heard that. Raleigh, North Carolina. Everybody who's on here, you're going to see Michelle Wright and Karen Monday and get their groove on. Raleigh, North Carolina. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Karen. I love you.
Love you too, Diane.
A couple times today. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm gonna shut down the party.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will.
Thanks, Diane. Thanks, everybody. Awesome job.